Nice, ready to kick it off and get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Play action on first down. Slings it downfield. Out wide left, it's Milner. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Jackson will throw. Right side, it's White. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, guys, we're just getting started, and we're highlighting these players and these guys. The QB said, all right, just highlight me, because they're coming out with a purpose. They're throwing the football. 2 different guys, 2 different catches, 2 explosive plays.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rushes on. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Running to the left. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Out wide right, it's Reese. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The give on 4th. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Grab behind the line. It's White. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him, and now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. On play action. Right side, it's Clemens. Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Mean Green move the chains with the passing game. Let's see what they do on first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Still looking. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Jackson gonna throw it. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play. The run inside. It's White. To the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. North Texas in the hurry up. Looking to throw. Back's got it on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Running a screen on an early down, you might think you'd really catch them trying to be aggressive in a pass rush or something, but the defense had the answer that time.
Yeah, and the offense has to do a better job selling that. A lot of times when you run a screen, I need to buy time, right? I need to give that pass rush the ability to rush up the field, sneak a little bit behind them, and then dump it off. They might have rushed that a little bit on that play.
The play fake. Left side, it's Reese. Touchdown, Mean Green. They strike first.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. He's taking the shot. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Caught. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Going for it all. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
He'll keep it on second down. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's White. Turning it on. He's past the sticks. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, North Texas. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far.
Number 9, set to kick this low.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Owls will hustle to the line. Hits inside, it's Jackson. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Guys, let's chat just a little about Rice. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Might as well run him again. Nowhere to go.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he avoids the sack.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, in this situation, they're almost in field goal range. Had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Snapped on 4th down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the...
Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Brown wants to pass. They'll run the screen. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do you do?
Slams ahead. Not gonna make it. And the 4th down gamble backfire.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hand it to the back.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Changing the routes with his receivers. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes a catch. Gets away from one, he's got space. He's pushed out of bounds at the 13 and gives this offense a little room to work.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Play action on 1st down. Moving to his left. He turns it loose to the left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Second and long here. Jackson will throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20.
Here we go.
Quick give. It's White. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. North Texas in the hurry-up. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Jackson going to throw it. Throws it deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on second down. Setting up the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Can hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Mean Green move the change with the passing game. Let's see what they do on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down, and he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Jackson will throw. Under pressure. And it's a sack. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Straight ahead, it's White. There he goes. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Going to the run, it's White. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Running behind that left side. That should be the final play of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's the Volunteers, hoping that the clock hits zeros while they're still in front. A victory today would move them to 8-1 and catapult this team forward as they make their stretch run.
Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Oh, pressure's coming. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Makes the grab on the left. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. Finds a seam. Inside the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Rice.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. He's got enough. At midfield, he's got room. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, North Texas. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the...
Makes the grab in their space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And first down for the offense.
Looking for running room. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown wants to pass. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Rush right in his face. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Motion from the back. Drops back on 1st down. Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
On the run, fires downfield. This time it's complete. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Blue 22. Blue. Jack, hey, Jack. Green 19 Packer. Green 19 Packer.
Brown will throw it. Out wide right, it's Lane. Touchdown, Owls! Into the end zone for 6. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Look out! Lets it fly. Out wide left, it's Milner. Turns on the Jets. Past the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Sells the run, wants to pass. Buying time to his right. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that one hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Long way to go on second down. He'll set up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's loose down the middle. The 20. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rice. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the run, it's White. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Right at the line. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now they're going to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
2nd and long here. Jackson will throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Texas. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Turns it upfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Just got rid of that one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Good, strong tackle.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rushes on. Gets rid of it.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success. And you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. At the 35, he's loose. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Mean Green! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. I did in the first part of that drive what made me successful.
They're leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The 2-minute timeout or 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
All over him immediately.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They're all over him. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. Talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Left side, it's Tipton. Snags it and he's open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Man, man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.